So coming back, laws of refraction. The first law is the incident ray normal and refracted ray will be in one plane. The same law we already read in your reflection also. What it is incident ray normal and refracted ray will be in one plane. That is, suppose if this is the interface and this is a normal, here this is incident ray and the normal, whether it is rarer or denser, based on this it will bend towards the normal or away from the normal. So these all are in one plane, means మనకి బోర్డ్ ప్లేన్లోనే వస్తున్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఇన్సిడెంట్లో ఇట్లా ఉండి రిఫ్రాక్టెడ్ రే ఇలా బయటికి రావడమో లేకపోతే నార్మల్ ఇలా బయటికి రావడమో లేదు, ప్లేన్ గుండానే ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి దే ఆర్ అలాంగ్ ద ప్లేన్. Incident ray normal and refracted ray will be in one plane. That is first law. The second law is the famous law. It is also called as Snell's law. What does it indicate is, suppose whenever a light is passing from one medium to other medium, let this be angle of incidence I. So if this is of refractive index mu1 and if this is of refractive index mu2, condition is if mu1 is less than mu2, this is rarer medium, this is denser medium, this will bend towards a normal, and this is called angle of refraction. So if this is a case of reflection, we will be writing angle I is equals to angle R. In case of reflection, the angle of incidence is always is equals to angle of reflection. Whereas in case of Snell's law, we'll be having a particular relation for I and R that I can write down as mu1 by mu2 is always is equals to mu2 by mu1, not mu1 by mu2, is equals to sine of the angle of incidence by sine of the angle of refraction. Mu2 by mu1 is equals to sine I by sine R. This I can rewrite as mu1 sine I is equals to mu2 sine R. This is a relation called Snell's law, and this comes under your second law of refraction. So based on this, let me give you some problems. That is, write down problem number 1. Let this be question number 3 in today's class. Has given a diagram where this is interface and this is air, and this is a medium of refractive index whose refractive index is √3, and this you consider as a normal. This is angle of incident ray coming along this direction. This is angle of incidence given around 60 degrees. So in absence of this medium, actually this light should pass along this dotted line, but as it is a denser medium, this will bend towards a normal here. Now this is angle of refraction R. Now can you find this R value? What is the question is, question number 1, find the angle of refraction and deviation. So we will be representing refraction angle as by r and deviation with the delta. He is asking us to find out these two angles. What formula we have to use? This I already told you. Air refractive index mu a can be taken as 1. So I have two refractive indices and I have angle of incidence. I should find r value. Formula is Snell's law. Mu1 sin I is equals to mu2 sin r. So here mu1 sin I, mu1 is taken as mu a sin I is equals to mu sin r. So mu a is 1 beta, sin I is sin 60 is equals to mu is root 3 into sin r. What is the value of sin 60? Root 3 by 2, and that is root 3 into sin r. Root 3 will be cancelled. I have sin r is equals to 1 by 2. From that I will be getting r is equals to 30 degrees. So angle of refraction is 30 degrees. Now what is angle of deviation? How to find this angle of deviation then? Angle of deviation is nothing but this part. Actually ray manaki ila vellipovala, కానీ అది ఎంత బెండ్ అయింది మనకు. సో this part, this is a part it is bending, so this is called the deviation angle. So angle of deviation is equals to I minus r. Why I am taking I means, if this is I, this total angle will be I, opposite angles. So 60 minus 30, answer is 30 degrees. Like this. This is problem number 1. Let us go to the next problem based on this particular concept itself. Shall I rub it? Are you making a note of these all content? Please simply don't listen the class. Please make a note of this particular class. So next problem is, you have two interfaces. Let it be problem number 5, I think. Sorry, no, 4. You have two medias. This is one interface, this is second interface. Both interfaces are parallel. I can take this as medium 1 of refractive index mu1, and this is medium 2. Again this is medium 1. So medium 1, medium 2 and medium 1. Now you have a normal here. Light ray is coming along this direction. As it is a denser medium, what will happen? Light ray will bend towards the normal here like this. Again here I will be getting normal, and it is a rarer medium, denser medium, it will bend away from the normal like this. And this is called angle E anukundam, angle of emergence, emerging angle. And this is angle I. This is angle I, and this is angle R. So he is asking what is angle E. ఈ ప్రాబ్లంలో మనకు యాంగిల్ ఈ ఏంటని అడిగాడు. Can you guess it? How to do this problem? First apply Snell's law for this case. I can write down mu1 for first case. Mu1 sin I is equals to mu2 sin R. as mu1 and mu2 and I are not given, we'll just take this as a formula, main formula. And if this is R, what will be this angle? See, I can take these two normals as parallel lines. So these two are nothing but corresponding angles we can take, and this will be equal to R. Again, you apply Snell's law for this case. From medium 2 to medium 1, I can write down here is mu2 sine R is equals to mu1 sine E. So mu2 sine R, both are equal. So I can write down, if these both are equal, I can write finally mu1 sine I will be equal to mu1 sine E. mu1 cancel, sine I equals to sine E. So I will be getting angle I is equals to angle E. Angle E. So let me give you one problem based on the same concept. I'll draw the diagram and I'll ask you to find out the same angle of E itself. అర్థమైందా ఇది? Yeah. So the same concept, same Snell's law based, I'll be give you one formula, one problem, try to solve it. That is something, here I have a sphere. And this you consider as a reference line. This is the center of your sphere. So, and ray is coming here along this direction. This is angle I again. And this is of refractive index 1 and this is of refractive index 2 and this is again refractive index of 1. Imagine this to be air, no problem. Here also I have air. So light is moving from air to denser medium. So in normal, actually light has to pass without this medium, it has to pass along this direction. But as it is there, what is happening here, it will bend towards the normal. Normal ఇది normal అవుతుంది. స్పియర్ కాబట్టి సెంటర్ నుండి సర్ఫేస్ కి ఏ లైన్ డ్రా చేసినా మనకి నార్మల్ గా యాక్ట్ అవుతుందండి. సో ఇట్ విల్ బెండ్ టువర్డ్స్ ద నార్మల్. సో ఇట్ విల్ బెండ్ లైక్ దిస్. So here again I should draw the normal. This is the bend refracted ray beta. So here also I should draw normal. ఇది నార్మల్ అవుతుంది మనకు. అగైన్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్లో పోవాలంటే